Many people ask what happened to me, and I would jokingly say, gypsies. Gypsies happened to me. Watch out for them. They can shrink you. They made me young again, basically. Like I say, the gypsy government. At one point in time, the gypsies had known of me or knew of me. And like I said, I do love gypsies. Circus performers of all kinds, but basically, at some point, the gypsies found me and decided to save me and take care of me. I think. I'm not exactly sure. It could just be a story, but basically, at one point in time, I said, gypsies happened to me. Anyway, I love the gypsies. They were traveling people, and they didn't stick around long. Uh, Going from one town to another town, they did roam, and they roamed on my trains and through my railways and my roads and stuff like that. Caravans, basically. Like I said, a long time ago, I built wagons and all kinds of other stuff. Lucifer Star wagons and lots of stuff. And they did travel around. And then they traveled around on steam trains and even by ships sometimes. Traveling circuses, traveling groups of people. Anyway, the gypsies I didn't mind. They were kind of cool, really. Basically, salesmen, circus performers, scientists, other people. Basically, a traveling group, pretty much. I just traveled around my planet and other places. Traveled far and near and everywhere else like that. And apparently, they somehow found me or knew of me. I'm not exactly sure, but they made me young again, apparently. I don't know. Like I said, I found myself in the presence of gypsies one time, and they're a very good group, and I love them very much. But I was a little too young for them. They made me small. What happened to you? You're smelling cute now. Cute now. This one gypsy woman would say, and and took care of me for a while. So anyway, I don't really know. Like I said, the gypsies were throughout Germany. They were throughout the world. The gypsy government was it's a very old group of people, and I'm not exactly sure exactly who they are or anything about them. Really, no one does. Anyway, um, if anyone knew about gypsies, it would be me, and I have no idea. Other than basically, I mean, most people call them con men, but they didn't need to con people. They were traveling salesmen, traveling people that traveled around. Anyway, I found myself in their presence one time, a long time ago. And I love them. They were a wonderful group. Like, I got to know lots of groups throughout my existence, basically. And at one point in time, I knew the gypsies. I gave them lots of stuff from my factories or something like that. Anyway, whatever. And they took over a town somewhere in Germany, one of my concentration sites or something like that. I don't really know much about it. Anyway, though, they built a town. They did some stuff. You know, they wandered around. You know. Anyway, mysterious group. So anyway, whatever. Um, Basically, harmless people. Some people try to call them thieves and all that stuff. No, I did not do any laws to chop off hands. That was never my thing. I would not harm people like that. No, I did not do torture. No, none of that was me. Other people do those things. Not me. About the only thing I did was basically maybe nuke Japan one time. So anyway, that was my fault. And also ordering the Chinese locked up for a time, or the Asians locked up for a time, and that was my fault as well. I didn't want to do it, but and I think I might have actually said no, flatly no. But anyway, though, I think I said hold them, you can hold them for questioning, but that's about it. But anyway, though, I don't know. Anyway, lots of people out there in this world would try and get me to basically grandfather in or make what they were doing okay, but I did not really make it okay. So anyway, later on, lots of people would call me crazy, and lots of people would try to do all kinds of things, twisting lies and twisting truths and all that other stuff. The gypsies did as well. Anyway, whatever. Like I say, I don't really care anymore. We're 100 trillion years in, and in about 680 billion years, it won't matter anyway, as basically there is a galaxy coming towards us. And there's not much you can do about it, and there's a very good possibility that it's negatively charged particles or antimatter. Who knows? Anyway, all I know is I remember building it, and that it was something different. Anyway, I want to know how much time would passed in space. So, anyway, and it's known as the LS space clock. Anyway, like I say, you can call me crazy all you want. So did Rodney. So did Rick Bush. Crazy, basket case, every name that they could possibly think of. But still, will not change the fact that there is a galaxy coming towards us. Anyway, and it will be here, and either do a flyby in 680 billion years, or who knows. Anyway, I don't know. It's supposed to be a flyby, but so even Zachary and Bill Gates and every other life form on this in this galaxy will have to deal with that fact eventually. And who built it? Why, I did. So, anyway, many people would ask why. Well, it's a space clock. I figured 100 trillion years was far enough apart. And it's supposed to pass harmlessly by us. Be very cool and epic. Anyway, I'm surprised it's not already here. But it was about 100 trillion years apart. At one point in time, I said it was about 1 billion years away. But no, that wasn't enough time. Trillion years is more like it. So anyway, and slowly but for surely, they would come closer and closer to us. Anyway, so all your games and lies and everything else will amount to nothing. Oh well. Like I say. Anyway, yeah, that's probably why they were restricting Hubble's eyesight and all kinds of other stuff. And like I say, digitally making the images blurry so you couldn't get an accurate idea of distance and stuff. So, anyway. And meanwhile, GFK and lots of other people would have their own plans for survival. Anyway, like I said, there's not a lot you can do about it. And if it is antimatter or negatively charged particles, the shock wave of it will be quite a big explosion. So anyway, it's not actually supposed to contact us. It's supposed to actually pass harmlessly by. But anyway, and it should look rather epic. It was just something I did, like I said, to proof of concept of who Lusifer Star really was. And I said, and though my name is now Brian, well, anyway. So, good luck to ya! Anyway. You always wanted to know who Lucifer Star was, right? You want to know about the truth of everything? And how pissed off I would get if someone lived in my White House? Well, anyway. Oh well. About that ground floor you speak of. About this ground floor you speak of. Or calling me crazy. Like I said, Rick Bush called me crazy. The Joe's Witnesses called me crazy. Rodney called me crazy. Oh well. It's kind of annoying and rude. It's also annoying and rude to call someone crazy and basically try and be a religious group that's not really a religious group, that's just getting tax breaks. Anyway, like I said, the disrespect and everything else greatly upset me. And it was very annoying. And like I said, oh well, good luck with that. You could just file that under oh shit, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, like I said, they actually found out about it in 1960 or 1950. Anyway, they tried to imprison me, tried to kill me, tried to do all kinds of things to me. Anyway, calling me crazy and everything else. It's like, shrug. I was an epic builder of galaxies. I built a lot of galaxies. 800, in fact, or so. Maybe 3,000, who knows. A lot of stars, a lot of matter in space. So, anyway, including a space clock. So, though, while you may enjoy my cruise ships and cruise around on basically my White Star Line's ships, now called Carnival Cruise, and may have flown my aircraft and been very annoying with basically false information and computer hacking and everything else. Well, there's only one creator. And that's why there's a galaxy coming towards you. Should be here in, 680 billion years, according to the scientists. Like I said, I was wondering when I was a child how close it was. Because I was wondering about that. Anyway, it was farther away, but anyway, whatever. It may have passed by us already, one time. So, Anyway, oh well. Now who's crazy?